Hey guys, Jason here with BounceWave Inflatable Sales. Behind me is our new glittered up Grand Royal Castle. This particular one's going in my inventory. We're replacing a couple of our Princess Castles that do really, really well. But as you can see, this is going to have glitter all up the beams here, all down the sides, purples with your pinks. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful piece. So on a piece like this, right? I had a guy a couple days ago that was new in the business. He was going to buy a couple pieces. His wife said, you got to get a pink castle. And you don't ever want to tell anybody, especially if you have it in stock, that not to take a pink castle. But you also want to lead people into victory and into to doing well in the business. And I told him, I said, I wouldn't do that. The reason is you don't have enough inventory to be gender specific. You just don't, right? So if I only have two pieces and I get a pink castle, no little boys are going to rent that. I cut out 50% of the population with minimal amount of pieces. And if I don't have the piece, or I do have the piece to sell you or whatever, and it doesn't seem to make sense to me, I'm always going to try and guide you out of that because it's the right thing to do. But when do these come into play? When do these make a huge difference? Is when you have enough inventory and you can go into that lane, right, of hitting on those little girls 6 to 11 years old, 6 to 10 years old, or 3 or 4 to 10 maybe in this kind of run that still love that kind of look. And this is where we've done extremely well in the princess run, if you will. And this one is a castle look, but no princesses on it, so it doesn't go to like one type of princess, if that makes sense, because the little girls just want that vision in my mind of just the princess kind of feel and vibe, maybe not with some Disney princesses on it specifically or whatever that looks like. This can run in a wide range of things. So this is our 7-in-1 combo, double lane slide, pull and bumper setup. As you can see, flags on top, glitter in a lot of areas, awfully good looking, awfully cool. We have this unit coming. Austin can, when you guys decide if you want something like this, $39.95. And then we also have it coming in our what I call a knockdown, or our smaller version of the combo, for $31.95. That's going to look absolutely amazing, which I think is a great price on that one. You would move this a little higher priced, and I think it's there. You want to, if you do buy this, put on your website, you want to kind of expose the glitter because that's not absolutely normal. That's a little bit of a rarity, and I think that'll bring you more money with it. I can't speak to how well this is doing right now and tell you anything other than we love it and we think it's going to knock the cover off the ball. The jury's still out on that because we just got it. As you can see, we blew it up for our inventory. But 20 some odd years of doing this, I know when certain pieces are just going to absolutely crush it. And real quick, Austin, no different than this one I'm putting in my inventory. Again, we do what you do. This is our 24-foot two-piece. Goes together better than any company in the industry. It's not laced together in the middle, but there's many overlays, and there's so many things we can go over on this amazing two-piece unit. It doesn't burn kids that you guys have ran into for years, all those kind of things when the Velcro hangs down, all that kind of good stuff. So just to give you an idea that we're building up, this economy I have zero fear with. Trump, again, I know sometimes I bring stuff in that maybe you guys don't find value in, but I watch it a lot because it means a lot. He's working with China. They're looks like they're going to hone in at a 55% flat tariff around the board. From what I understand, we will get the minerals in exchange. Some Chinese students come to school here. We're 10% tariff back, U.S. goods going into China. Whatever that looks like, Trump, the administration seems to think that would be a good deal. He still has to talk with, I think, Xi or whatever his name is over there to solidify it. But if you watch the stock market today, completely going through the roof, right? So all the reports that came out this morning on different parts of the economy, all way better than expected. And so things are going in the right direction. So fear at this point is not what you want. You're tired. I get it. We're all tired. We've been out here. We're out here now. It's hot as Hades, man. We've been going 7 days a week. But you know what? When Santa Claus comes, he steals all of our thunder. And then we got to wait till next March to really get that thunder back. Make hay while the grass is growing. Put some money aside, build your inventory, build your situation, build your products up, keep moving forward, invest in other areas as well, stock market, real estate, whatever that looks like. Again, I keep preaching it, but it works. I promise you, that's how people do it. But it's sweat equity, it's hard work. You got to be out here doing it. But we're excited about this piece. I think whoever gets it's going to kill it. Now, the last thing I'll say about it, again, honesty, sucks and we don't want to talk about it, but let me say this. You're going to have to work to keep this one clean, right? That's not a secret. That's just not a secret. It's not white, but it's glitter pink, all right? So this will have to go up and clean it every time after every use naturally, because it's going to just take that on this type of piece, and we know that, right? So there's a few things we can get away with, like this 2-piece here. If I use the tarp down this left side and I'm running it through the summer and it's banging like 4th of July that week, it'll go 5 times, right? I'm just going to keep moving it and tarp that down this side where most of the mud gets. I'm going to take a scrub brush and a sprayer and wash it down at every stop and just keep moving. It's going to be very difficult to do this. So know your inventory and what you own and where you can run things and where you got to, and that's why I'm going to charge a little more for it, right? Because I got to clean it every time. And if mom wants that for $50 more because it's got fins on the fenders and it's pretty and it's bedazzled, it's all the stuff, she's going to pay it. I think even $79 more than your standard 7-in-1, she's going to pay it, right? Because that's got glitter, that checks all their boxes, what they're looking for, and there I'm going to come off the money. So that's my thoughts on that. Maybe wrong, but I guarantee you, I think this one's going to kill it, and I'll be right there, and I guarantee you we'll get more money for it. The 2-piece units, the hybrids, the center climbs, we've got some in stock, guys. Do it, do it, do it. You're going to pay for it by July. Mid-July, it's paid for. You own it next year. You wonder how you make money. You wonder how do I do it? And man, spending money absolutely sucks. I mean, I get it. I got to do it too. But there is no way to do it unless you invest in your business to propel it forward. Only if you want to be a 3-unit person and just play with it on the weekend, I get that too. But if you really want to go hard, you got to pick the times to do it. When stuff's in inventory, you drive down, you pick up 3 or 4, you don't pay shipping, you go back. They're renting right now, 4th of July. The month of July is just going to be insane. You're going to turn down more people 4th of July rentals than probably you ever have in your life. I guarantee you we'll turn down 70 with 100 and some odd water slides in there. So if you only got 10 and you got any kind of business going, you're going to turn down 40 or 50. And if you're going to get another 20 out at $350 a piece, that's a $10,000 bill roughly, whatever that looks like, and look at the money you missed. So don't be afraid of it right now. It's going to be a great year. I think through the end of this year is going to be just absolutely tremendous. Next year they're saying it's going to actually pick up momentum. Businesses are going to get massive tax cuts. You're going to see infrastructure start to go. There's going to be a lot of things happening. If you want one of these, we got some coming. 2-piece units, we have a couple in stock. Hybrids are here. Center climbs are here. Order your bouncers now for the fall. Think fall if you're going there in your mind. And if you want to just bang up for the summer, we've got them in stock. Come down and get them. 888-901-WAVE.